Hello and welcome to Tank Club. Today I'm just going to have a quick look at Vateshran Hollows. Now the reason I'm doing this is because people keep asking me, how do you meet the DPS check in Vateshran Hollows as a tank? And doing Vateshran Hollows is absolutely essential because the Void Bash set that you get from Vateshran is best in slot, must have. It's absolutely vital if you want to be able to comfortably, successfully and easily tank dungeon content. So you absolutely need to get to Vateshran. You need to get the Void Bash set realistically. And so we're going to show you here me doing the last boss fight. And then afterwards you're going to see the build and kind of the setup that I was using. So the gear sets that I was using were just tank sets or crafted sets that you should have. I was using skills that are easily obtainable. The only thing being that I have used some two-hander skills, and they're not really leveled up, the skills on my two-hander, I don't believe. I'm using a lot of unleveled skills and things like that, so it's not an issue. So this is designed for, like I say, all players, all tank levels, all of their experience levels. I don't really know the mechanics that well. I'm not doing it on vet because you don't need to. You just need it on normal. You just need that Void Bash set. So take a look at the video, have a little watch me doing this last boss fight, and then we will have the little build and stuff at the end. But yeah, okay, so when it comes to the gear, look at this. This is the gear, guys. So we've got a sharpened one-hander of Hunding's Rage without an enchant on. I forgot to enchant it. I've got a shield that's sturdy of Hunding's Rage that I forgot to enchant. I have got a two-hander sharpened of Hunding's Rage that I forgot to enchant. And then we're using Engine Guardian because most tanks will have Engine Guardian. I didn't do anything with the traits, I just put on whatever I had. So we've got an infused helmet and we've got a well-fitted shoulder, both in medium. Then I've got some Hunding's Rage in training with stamina on the legs, the feet and the chest. Then we've got some Powerful Assault sturdy on the hands and the waist, because if you are tanking and you are using PA, or you're not using it yet, maybe you should grab some, because using 2 body pieces and 3 jewelry pieces, look at that, my jewelry was swift mag recovery. I had literally nothing into damage here. The only thing that I'm benefiting from here is the Powerful Assault proc. Look, 299 weapon and spell damage, and also the Hunding's Rage critical, the max stamina, the critical chance, and then the weapon and the spell damage from that as well. So that's the benefit of using those 2 gear sets, is the increased stats and stuff, and weapon and spell damage. Okay, so that was my gear. Hunding's Rage, Powerful Assault, and Engine Guardian. That is it. in terms of the skills, I just put on as many damage over time skills as I could. So for the DK, Engulfing Flames, Burning Embers, Flames of Oblivion, because that's going to give you Major Prophecy, and it's going to hit 3 different enemies. Then I had my 2 healing skills, Igneous Shield, which is going to proc the Minor Brutality, and then Green Dragon Blood for a heal in case I needed it. Spell Wall in case I needed an emergency ultimate. And then on my back bar, I've just got all my damage skills. So Stampede, Caltrops to proc my PA and for some damage over time, and AoE, and Major Breach. Doing a lot of stuff. Then we've got Brawler, which is like a spellable skill that I'm using for the damage shield. So if I was taking too much damage, the more enemies that stood in front of me, you just spam this, and then you've got a ton of damage shield to protect you. Then we had Rally, which is giving us the Major Brutality for the increased weapon damage, and it's going to give us a heal. And so you leave it to run the entire duration. It's just going to give you a heal when it finishes, or you cast it again midway through, and it will give you the heal based on the amount of time you've been using it. Barb Trap for the Minor Force. There we go. Barb Trap for the Minor Force and a bit of damage over time as well. And then finally, like I said, Soul Strike. Cheap ultimate that's going to do 53k. We're using this on the little ads to break through the DPS check on the last boss. That's what we're doing. We're saving our ultimate for those little ads and then burning through through those. So nice and easy. I did change some champion points. I did change some CP. On my blue CP, I got rid of Enduring Resolve and an Assailable so that I could slot Master at Arms and Thaumaturge. Just because I was using a lot of damage over time skills and I was using some direct damage skills as well. So I just switched and put those 2 on. You could probably optimize your CP a bit better, but I didn't need to. As you saw, it was no problem. In terms of the red CP, I just went maxed on Sustain. I did go Balanced Vitality, but then Rejuvenation, Bloody Renewal, and Sustained by Suffering. So all of the Sustain benefits. Because at the end of the day, that was like the thing that I thought would be the biggest struggle, would be Sustain, because we're not using anything in particular to help us with Sustain, apart from Engine Guardian, obviously. But there you go. That was the setup that I used, guys. And obviously it was no trouble. So my DPS, 14k DPS. Obviously there's cleave damage in there, so that really makes a big difference as well. Yeah, look at that. On the Shade, 13k DPS. Nice and easy. The Soul Strike doing lots and lots of damage there. All the other things ticking. So you just apply your dots in front of it, and there you go. Nice and easy.